All right. Like I said, welcome to our team call, you guys. I'm super excited that we have the amazing Jamie Bischoff that's going to be teaching us about how she's using social media to attract people into her business. And she just does such an amazing job at this. And I'm really excited for you to hear from her. But before we do that, I want to share, have you guys share your wins and wows for the week. Who's celebrating anything? What are we celebrating? I know we just had Qualifiers Day and end of month. So tell us what's happening. Who wants to start?
Well, David Phillips is coming to town this week. I'm really excited about that. I have a lot of people that want to come, and I just feel like if they can see him, they're gonna be really happy about G's Plus. So that's my big win, or what I'm looking forward to this week.
Awesome. Awesome. Who else? Anybody else want to share?
Me.
Mandy, hey.
Hey, so I just put an event together this afternoon that I'm super excited about. It's at our pool, and it's on Thursday, and I've already got a good amount of people who are coming, so I'm really excited about it.
Awesome. What kind of an event is it?
So it's like an open house at the pool. People can bring their kids between 1 and 4, and the kids can play. And I'm going to do some information on healthy living and back to school with Juice Plus. And we're going to do some smoothie samples and some shake balls and just simple stuff.
Awesome. That sounds super fun. Great job.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Who else wants to share?
Well, we had a distributor who joined my team a few months ago who actually just did her first event, and in her first event just hit her HLP, which is awesome. So super exciting for her, especially she's been around for a couple months, but I think this gives her the confidence that she needs, you know, the power of events. So
that's awesome. Congrats. That's great.
Yeah.
Very good. Hey, Gary. All right. Anybody else want to share?
I would love to share. Oh, Miss Jamie's got something to do.
Go ahead.
This is.
Go ahead, Erica.
Okay, so we've had a pretty exciting month, and I think this might have been our. I haven't confirmed this yet, but I think it was our biggest month yet. So we've got tons of new team members, which is huge, starting lots. And yeah, just an exciting month ahead. So
awesome.
Yeah.
That is great. That's awesome. Jamie, did you want to go?
Yeah, I've got two things. So I have a new distributor who joined my team last month, and she just got her first customer order today. So that was really exciting that she's kind of up and running now. And then the other one was I just wanted to share that I was out grabbing a coffee on Friday last week, and I noticed right outside Starbucks there was a little table set up for a new Club Pilates fitness center that was going into this little strip mall. And so I decided just to stop by there and just kind of chat with them a little bit to kind of see what was up. And they were doing a giveaway for a free membership, and I signed up for that and just started chatting with the manager there. And we swapped contact info, and we're going to meet for coffee to talk more about business and just like opportunities to partner up and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. Super exciting. Good stuff. Anybody else want to share?
Did Audra Caldwell share?
She hasn't yet.
She might be muted because she's got kids and running around. Audra, if you can put yourself on the screen, I think you need to share about our really good 3-way call last week. She hasn't.
Where'd she go?
She's there.
I wonder if she got kicked off for a second.
Trying to save you from shoulder.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
We had an awesome three-way call last week, and I added a new team member.
That's fantastic.
Okay, wait a second.
Tell a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to know?
Like that we signed him up and put in his first order on a three-way call.
Yeah, it was amazing.
This girl's got to get tooting her own horn.
Well, that's fantastic. Great job. Well, it's amazing, the power of those three-way calls. I've been doing on Zoom, and Stephanie's great at getting people together on those. So it's just really, we were just actually doing one right before this. So they're really great tools. If you guys aren't using three-way calls or three-way Zooms, do those. But before I introduce Jamie to get us going here, I just want to introduce a new team member on our team, Dean. And if you want to unmute yourself and just say hello, I wanted to introduce you and welcome you to our team, Shannon Husted, who is a rock star on our team in Boulder. Just recently added Dean to our Juice Plus team, and he's really excited about our mission and helping people to get the information about Juice Plus and produce into their bodies. He's up actually in Fort Collins. So welcome, Dean.
Well, I'm trying to get the camera to go, the video, but it won't. Thank you.
You are welcome. Well, we're excited that you're here, and can I see you? I can't see you yet, but maybe we can figure that out.
I'm trying to get the video to go, and it won't go on.
Tell us a little bit about yourself real quick. Can you do that?
Yeah, new to Juice Plus. Been trying it for 2 months now. I've tried other supplements and didn't really get anywhere with them. Didn't feel the benefits that I do with Juice Plus. But I work in the rental equipment industry. I'm in the military reserves for about 13 years now. And I'm excited to see where Juice.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited that you joined our mission, and excited to have you as part of our group here. So thanks for being on tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. And if nobody else wants to share, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to the amazing Jamie Bischoff, who's going to be sharing with us about how she is rocking her business with social media. And I just love what Jamie does in creating curiosity and she just does such an amazing job. So I'm just really excited for you guys to hear from her. She can share all of her tips about this. So Jamie, turn it over to you. And actually, you guys, if you could please just mute yourselves, and then we'll open it up for questions at the end. That would be fantastic, so we can really be able to hear what Jamie has to say. Thanks.
Cool. Can you guys hear me? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, so I'll just start by saying, so I restarted, just to give you guys a little bit of background. So I restarted my business when my twins were 17 months old, and I was about ready to pop with my third baby. I think I was 9 months along, and I was on bed rest. So I really was limited in the options that I had for really getting out there and sharing with people. So I just started then really utilizing social media and picking up the phone and kind of sharing with people that way. So that's just kind of how I've learned over the last, 4.5 years, just how to really use social media to my advantage, and it's worked really well. So I'll just share just some of the things that I do and some tips for maybe what might help you grow your business a little bit more on social media. I will also mention I am by no means an expert in social media. So there are tons of people, even on this call, who do a really great job of creating curiosity and just knowing, how to kind of curate posts to really bring more engagement. So lots of other people to follow on here. Ellen does a great job, and so does Erica and Lauren, and I'm just seeing all these people. So yeah, lots of people to follow if you're not already, and just check out what they're doing. But I'll start with images on social media is really important. Make sure that images that you're posting are good quality and that you can tell what they are. I think that's really important. I see a lot of posts out there just in my feed of people posting things that I'm like, I can't really even tell what it is. So just make sure you're taking photos in good lighting. A really good tip for that is natural light. So if you're close to a window, not direct, don't use direct sunlight, but just get kind of close to a window and try to get as much natural sunlight onto whatever it is you're taking a picture of. That includes your face. If you're taking a selfie, try to make sure there's not a bunch of shadows and stuff and it's not super dark. Just good quality images is really important because people are attracted to that. They want to see things that look pretty. So they want to see your smiling, beautiful face. When you're doing your profile pic on, also, I use mostly Facebook and Instagram. So those are the two kind of avenues that I use on social media. I know there's so many others out there that you can use, but those are the two that I focus on the most. So when you're doing your profile pic, make that little box that's your profile pic on Facebook, make it just you and make it a really good image of you smiling and being happy and showing people that you are, a happy, fun person. That's the image that they're going to see every time they see a post in their feed, every time they click on your page, anytime they comment, anytime you comment on something of theirs. That little profile pic is what they see. So make sure it's just you and that you're smiling and you're happy and that it's a good quality image. And even like your big cover photo that you use, I would recommend that be something that's not product related. Maybe something that's like a picture of you doing something that you love or a picture of you with your family or something like that. I wouldn't recommend posting a bunch of stuff in your profile images with, Juice Plus plastered all over it. Because you want to be able to create some curiosity, but you also want to let people into your life a little bit. I mean, that's what social media is all about, is connecting with people and building relationships. And so, Juice Plus is a part of our lives, but it's not our whole life. So put pictures of you and your family and what you love to do and things like that. The next thing I would say is be yourself. So don't copy and paste things from other people and post it on your wall. If you do want to do that, or you have permission from somebody and you love what they posted and you want to post on your wall, make it sound like you, or make the image yours or something that you would post so that it feels authentic to the people that are looking at it on your feed. Because if you're just copying and pasting something from someone else, and it doesn't seem like something that you would normally post or talk about, then it might feel inauthentic to people that are seeing that, that you're friends with or that are following you. But the ultimate goal really is to attract people who like you for you, right? So be yourself, talk about things that you like doing, and make sure that it sounds like you when you're posting things. Does that make sense? To make sure that it sounds like something you would say. Okay. Yeah. Think about what you could offer people that would be something, like-minded, that would attract people to you. So like other interests that you have that, you know, other people might be interested in, like, I don't know, like hiking, biking, your faith, like cooking, you know, making cupcakes, like all that kind of stuff, gardening, I don't know, like things that are just part of your life that you like doing. Post about those kinds of things, and post about those kinds of things often, because people who like you for you and they are attracted to you and the things that you're doing, they're going to be more like, they're going to be more interested in engaging with you and talking to you about all of the things that you're posting about. And that's the goal, right? Is to get people to comment on our posts and like our posts and build those relationships with people so that you can have a point of interest or some reason to take things offline. So you could even talk about like talents that you have. I mean, I know like Erica posts all these amazing pictures about these cupcakes that she makes, and I'm like, that's amazing, and it makes me want to bake cupcakes, and I don't even bake cupcakes. And it's stuff like that. Like, it's just cool. Like, post things about that, like things that you like and things that you're good at. I think it's important also to, I know this is talked about so much, but, and we shouldn't make claims about our products. We do have a ton of research, and so we do have that clinical backing, but don't ever make claims about our products or say things that aren't true. Talk about your experience. And you can talk about your experience by breaking it up into several different stories and talking about different aspects of your story. You know, you don't have to post your whole, 3-minute story that you would share at an event. You don't have to post that whole thing in one post on Instagram or Facebook. You can talk about like one aspect of it and maybe one thing about that has changed for you or that's gotten better or whatever, those are things that I think people are really interested in hearing about too. But you don't have to say specifically, like Juice Plus did this for me. You can just talk about what has changed for you and how grateful you are that it's different and create that curiosity so that people will ask. But I would also say that if people do ask, don't be secretive about it. Like, be proud of what we're sharing and what we're doing, and that we are a part of this company because it's an amazing company. And, we should be shouting Juice Plus from the rooftops without posting it on social media every 5 minutes. So, but yeah, share your experience. I listened to a podcast. I don't know if you guys listen to Rachel Hollis. She's amazing. You've probably heard of her book, Girl Wash Your Face. I haven't read the book yet, but I listened to her podcast and she's awesome. But last week I listened to one and I loved what she said. And she talked about how on social media, you want to show people what their life will be like if they take your products or join your business. So don't show them, don't post constantly about the products and the business specifically, but show them what your life would look like if they took the products or joined your business. So basically you're showing them your life and the benefits that you're getting from having joined this business and having taken this product for however long. I would say mostly I try to follow an 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I'm posting about just personal things that are about my life, and 20% of the time or less even, I'm posting about, something specific to Juice Plus or the business. And that's not to say that you can't take a lifestyle post and relate it back to your business or the products, but I would just say 80-20 is a good rule to follow. Most of the time, just be you. Post funny things, post things that are happening in your life, post pictures of your kids or your family or your dog or whatever it is. But don't just be out there spamming people all the time with Juice Plus this, Juice Plus this, Juice Plus this, because it's not attractive. And people do unfollow people a lot if they're doing that. So I would just try to keep it to a minimum. But always in your posts, focus on being authentic and being heartfelt and being real and just being true to yourself, and not trying to fit this like image of, I don't even know what, like you just want to be yourself. Like don't try to be somebody else on social media because people like you for you. Like there's a million reasons why people like you. So share all of that. Another thing that I do is try to add value. So I try to add value to people's lives as much as possible. So, you know, for me, I love cooking. So I try to share recipes or pictures of the food that I'm making for my kids and maybe share ideas on how to make snack time a little easier for moms. Or, you know, I don't know, I got these great new helmets for my kids and they're awesome, or whatever, stuff like that. Like try to add value to people's lives. So share something with them that they can benefit from when they're reading your posts. Also, like, ask questions. So I do this a lot. This is a way to really like increase engagement on especially Facebook, but it also works on Instagram. So I ask questions a lot, like, and these are genuine things that I'm going through in my life, but I'll post things on Facebook and I'll say like, this is what's happening. Like one that I just did. I just said, you know, I'm about to enter the life of like the school-aged children, right? My twins start kindergarten in a few weeks. And I have no clue even where to begin when it comes to packing lunches. So I posted a question about that on Facebook and I got 40 replies. So did that like build me, like get me any business? No, not necessarily, but like it's created all these new conversations that I'm having with people privately now, like talking to them about like what they pack in their kids' lunches and, you know, how, like what recipes are they using and how are they like planning ahead and meal prep and like, you know, it's leading into all these other conversations and it's just really, it's really great. It's a really great way to just get people talking to you online. And then, you know, it gives you a reason to message them separately and to be able to start another conversation and really build on that relationship that you have with them. So yeah, engage your network as much as you can by asking questions or, you know, posting things that they might be interested in too. But be active as well. So don't just go on social media and post. Like you want to definitely be on there interacting with people and going on their posts and commenting on their things and liking other people's things. And, you know, the same way that you're wanting people to engage with you, like you want to do that with other people because, you know, relationships are a two-way street. So if you're just out there posting and waiting for people to comment on your stuff, but you're not out there doing any of that, I mean, people are going to be less likely to see your stuff, number one. And number two, they're not going to be as likely to comment back on your things if you're not actively out there like liking and commenting on their things. So I have just like really tried to, I've tried to just build relationships on social media by using the posts to take conversations offline. So I would mention like, you're probably, I mean, most people aren't just getting like people going straight to their website and ordering from them because of a post on Facebook. Like, I don't really think that happens. I mean, maybe occasionally if someone has like 100 bazillion followers or something, but I think for the most part, like we all post things and then we take it offline. So we post things, somebody asks a question or whatever that might be, and we take it offline. We start talking to them in Facebook Messenger, or we do a phone call, or we invite them to an event, or we ask them to grab coffee or something like that. So, you know, I think the ultimate goal is to attract people by using the social media networks that you have, but then figure out a way to take those conversations outside of social media so that you can really start to connect with people and, you know, figure out what's going on in their world and figure out, you know, like I think we talked about this on the call last week, but find a need. Like you're going to be having these conversations and talking to people, and it's not going to be right away, but eventually, like as you're building these relationships with people, you're eventually going to find a need and a reason to bring up, you know, the business or the products, or maybe you won't, maybe it doesn't ever come up. But I just think that the goal is to really build relationships with people and try to continue to build those relationships outside of social media. One other thing that I'll mention before we do questions is I have recently, probably about a year ago, I kind of started building a brand for myself. And this is not something that like everybody's going to want to do or that you might not even be interested in, but I just have like other goals and things that I want to do that are kind of related, but like, I don't know, this whole like becoming a mom thing has just like made me want to do all these things. I don't know. It's like I'm not busy enough. I don't know what's going on, but I created a brand. So I created like a Facebook business page, which I really don't think is necessary because the way that the algorithms work now, hardly anyone sees those posts, but it has worked for me a little bit. But I did build like kind of a business brand on Instagram, and I'm almost at 1,000 followers on there, which is really exciting. And it's not a ton, but it's exciting because I've opened up my network to so many people that I don't know. And it's really cool because you get to connect with all these people. Like, you know, we're always saying like, continue to build your network. And for me, like I'm at home a lot with my 3 kids. So it's sometimes challenging for me to get out and be face to face with people. So I'm connecting with a lot of people on Instagram and on social media, just by building relationships, by chatting with them on there. And, you know, we comment on each other's posts and things like that. And it's a really fun way to just connect with people like literally all over the world. It's super cool. So if that's something you're interested in and want to talk more about, I'm happy to like talk more about that later or take it offline or something like that. But that's something that I'm having a lot of fun with now, and it's exciting. So anyways, that's like pretty much all the stuff I wrote down. I hope that wasn't like overwhelming, but
Jamie, it was awesome. Thank you so much. I love Missy's comment on here. Such great info for all of us, especially if you're not a guru on social media. But because what I heard was exactly what we do in relating with people one-on-one in our business offline, which is create relationships, love others, add value in whatever way that you can, and find a need. And I just think those are such key components. And it's really beautiful to see you doing that on a social media standpoint, because you guys, people are so, if you follow Jamie, like people are so attracted to what she is doing and what she's a part of, and what she's just so much love, and she's real. She is who she is as you're talking to her, as she is in social media, and you'll see her kids and her good days and her bad days and all of that. And it's really inspiring, and it's just been really fun to watch you grow your business this way. And I do love that you talk about building those relationships and then finding an excuse to take it offline and build those relationships more. So love it. Absolutely love. I'd love to open it up for questions because you've got this amazing rock star here. So if anybody has questions, feel free to unmute yourself and talk with Jamie.
Hey, I do have a question, Jamie, because I am just not on social media hardly at all. And I think this is probably, maybe this has been a hang up for a while, but part of the reason then, one is I'm just not very consistent. But the other thing is because I'm not, and then, everybody that you hear from says you need to post a lot, you need to post a lot. So it doesn't feel, I guess, authentic to me for somebody who maybe I might post once a month, I go a couple months without it. All of a sudden here I am posting, 4 times a month or 4 times a day or twice a day or whatever. That doesn't feel real to me. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I just hesitate. I just don't start.
Yeah.
So.
I would say, I think consistency can look different ways for different people. I used to be really good at posting multiple times a day, and I just don't do that anymore. I would still say I kind of follow the 80-20 rule, even if I'm not posting every single day. So I really don't think it matters. I don't think you have to post a certain number of times every day. I just think that if your posts are genuine and, you're posting about something that's real, that's you, I don't think it matters how often you're posting. I really think, you've posted stuff about travel and your kids graduating, going to college and stuff like that. I'm still seeing that stuff and I think it's great. So I would say just post when you can and don't be afraid. If it feels really good to you to post it, then post it. And even if you don't get a ton of engagement, do not worry about it. Trust me. I get messages from people all the time who have never commented or liked a single post of mine. So it doesn't matter. They're seeing it. Even if you think no one is seeing it. A lot of people are probably still seeing it. So I would just say, as long as you're being real and you're posting something that's real life for you and that feels good to you, then I would do it.
Okay.
And not worry about the number of times or how often or whatever. Yeah, I agree though. I get in those modes too where I'm like, gosh, I haven't posted in a while. Is it going to feel weird if I post something I haven't posted?
And it feels more weird. I think the regularity feels more weird to me than just my random post, because that's just what I do. If all of a sudden now I'm posting, every day, even, that would be a lot. That would be a huge change, which would.
Yeah, well, I would just do what you're comfortable with, and if you start wanting, you feel like you want to be on there more and posting once a day or twice a day or whatever, then do that. But I really don't think it matters that much. There are algorithms and stuff like that, but yeah, I just think doing something is better than doing nothing. So if you feel good about it, then do it. That would be my advice.
Awesome. Thank you. Great call.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a question. It's Missy.
Hi, Missy.
Hello. As far as Instagram, because I got Facebook, but I thought Instagram was only photos. So has that changed and you can now have conversations on there?
It is. It's just photos, but surprisingly, people have a lot of conversation just in the comments of photos.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Instagram is really about aesthetics. So if you're posting things on Instagram, it's really important to make sure it's a good quality photo.
Okay.
But yeah, I think kind of same thing on there. You can still have conversations back and forth and get to know people, even if it's not, just a conversation thread like Facebook.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So question for your photos, are you using your iPhone? And then Paige had a good question about, should you hashtag Juice Plus on Instagram?
Oh yeah. Okay, so yes, I use my iPhone for photos. I do filters and kind of editing just on my phone a little bit if the image isn't in the best lighting. But yeah, I don't think it's necessary to have some fancy camera. I think iPhone is great for taking photos. And then as far as hashtags, I don't hashtag Juice Plus. I just never really have. I don't know. I've always hashtagged just other things. I mean, I hashtag stupid things. Like, I'm just trying to like connect with people. Like, if I'm wearing a plaid shirt, I hashtag plaid shirt. It's so silly.
Right.
Like, but yeah, I mean, I think you can hashtag Juice Plus, but there's lots of.
I guess my hashtag question was more of, if you do hashtag, have you noticed more of like a plethora of people who kind of just go into your Instagram because you've connected yourself to Juice Plus with your post on Instagram? Yeah, I did. And are we able to hashtag Juice Plus is another thing, I guess, that I would wondering.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think there's any rules against that, but yeah, I've never noticed like a huge influx of people based on my hashtags, and I think there's ways to like track that.
It's weird. Hashtagging is a different sort.
It is. It's a whole other weird thing. But I swear, like, if any hashtag has ever worked for me, it has been when I posted a picture of me and my husband when he had like a full beard, and I posted like I hashtagged like beard man or something. And I got like so much exposure on that post. It was crazy. So I don't know, like weird ones will be popular, but yeah. Sorry.
So for instance, if I go to the mountain all the time, I go on hikes all the time, and I don't bring all the necessary foods with me, or I'll bring my Juice Plus. I am habitual in posting pictures of myself with nature in my background, but should I pull out my Juice Plus and have it with me and say, forgot to bring my fruit with me today as a snack, taking my Juice Plus for that little boost of energy until I get back from my hike or something, you know? Does that sound normal?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely posted things like pictures of like the capsules, or pictures of me with my smoothie, or stuff like that. I don't usually say Juice Plus in my posts. Just because I want to like kind of create that like curiosity about what it is. Sometimes I do though. I don't know. It's kind of like I try not to do it a ton, but I will occasionally.
Don't overwhelm it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Paige. Welcome, Paige. Paige is a new rep on our team.
Hello. I finally made it after missing a couple Mondays, and I was at the bank, and I was like, oh, I gotta get on this conversation. Download it on my phone now. And then I was driving in the parking lot. I'm not supposed to be on the phone.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yes, thank you very much. I do have to go, but I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, can't hear you, Mel.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much, Jamie, for sharing with us tonight. And if anybody didn't get their question answered and you have a really burning desire, I think reach out to Jamie on Voxer would be a great way to connect with her if you have another question that you need answered. But Jamie, thank you so much. You are a rock star, and I just love everything that you shared with us. And thanks for taking the time to answer everybody's questions tonight. So I know you're a busy mama and you got a lot going on. So thank you.
So much.
True, you rock, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.